Hello, Tankers and Gamers. It's Momentary Genius here, starting you off at the last fun part of a match that realistically should have been uneventful, and if I were to make a video, it would have been how not to use ATGMs, but even then, it would have been kind of a waste of time. This was a good standard match. My team did very well. The opposing team put up a hell of a fight. But then, we're now at a very unique turn in the match, because the last remaining player in the opposing team in an RDF LT decides to give my team, consisting of two FP4211s, a Chieftain 120, a Magaxic B Gal, and an M50 Ontos, one hell of a run. And by that I mean we never catch them. I can only assume this RDF LT player ran circles around our entire team, and either my team legitimately never detected this RDF LT, or didn't have the wherewithal to ping the map when they did become detected by this RDF LT. If they had, Sixth Sense on, which after this match, please, if you don't have Sixth Sense on any of your Cold War tanks, please put it on. It's really nice to know when you've been detected, especially when you have the sudden situation of a ghost tank. And this is what happens. This is it. We went from having about almost almost 10-minute match of what mostly consists of me of doing fairly well and occasionally making mistakes with ATGMs, which could have been a video in and of itself, but realistically, I guess you would have only learned what not to do. May have been interesting, but aside from that, this was a fairly standard good match. It happens. And then here you can see now me trying my best to search out any nooks and crannies, along with the rest of my team. That was the other thing. Because there's nothing to capture, which unfortunately worked against us. Because maybe then we could have made ourselves a target that could have allowed the other members of our team to detect the RDF LT. Instead, we all, and I'm grateful for this, try to search out this rabbit of a tank. So in the comments, could you leave, when you're in the situation where you're the last tank on a team, do you try to eke out a little bit of XP and silver by causing as much damage as you can? Which, for all you capture whores who love to capture within under 5 minutes and preferably capture victories in the first 2 minutes, please remember that the way to get XP and silver in this game is by causing damage, not just by being the team to win. Please remember that. Or, back to leaving comment, do you try to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Because sometimes we see it. We see them posted of the 1v5 and the 1v6, clutch matches like that. That's great. Those can be informational. In fact, in what it was shocking, there he is. And then, all right, good. I've detected the RDFLT. He pops smokes. And I guess he went left. I went right. Realizing that there's no RDFLT, I swing back around, and ghost. He is gone, man. He is Batman. He is Ninja with the smoke bomb. He makes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles look like chumps. That's it. That's the last time that RDFLT is detected. And I tried to message this player because he is also a fellow PlayStation player. I swear to God, I had no hate in my heart towards this person. I simply wanted to know if they had a YouTube channel and were going to post a video or at least encourage them to post a video with some sort of commentary on how they expertly just hid from our team while not hiding in a nook. There's apparently no little secret hideaway that light tanks and tank destroyers, the smaller ones at least, can hide out in a game. Because at this point, I was both, I think the rest of my names, both a little pissed off and also impressed that with 6 tanks actively searching for the one lone remaining tank, we couldn't find. Now, yeah, you put on all the concealment perks and you have a good commander with a good concealment. The RDF definitely comes in at under 200 meters detection range, probably almost at 200 in motion. Remember, light tanks don't get the silent drive perk in this game, so how? I wanted to know. Having the other side's perspective on how this player completely outsmarted 6 actively pursuing players, I felt justified a video. But they had their settings to, private, so I couldn't send the message. And I was like, I don't know if I wanted to send a friend request to get rejected. Even when I send a friend request to someone like this who would want to drag out, this whole match. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to call them out, but in the final score screen, if you want to skip to that, if you know this player, and if they have a YouTube channel, please let us know in the comment. No hate, okay? No hatred. I just want to know how. So when I play my RDFLT, I can be just as good as them. Because this was a masterclass in tank concealability. So if you're still here, thank you. I hope you keep your treads on the ground and the RNG's in your favor. And to this RDFLT player, you're a son of a bitch.